Hello, welcome to another video from 10x Investor Education. This will be a quick one to educate you what to look for in a hyper growth stock when you buy. Okay, let's look into it. So the title is Why Mara is Down Last Week. Okay, and moreover, Mara went down by 25% last week. Ethereum went up over 35% over weekend. So what does it mean for Mara next week? So let's look into why, first of all, how Mara did last quarter. So Marathon reports, this is last quarter results for Marathon patent. Marathon reports record 835K quarterly mining revenue. So Las Vegas based Marathon patent Thursday reported a record 835 total quarterly Bitcoin mining revenue for the September period, 160% increase from the same period last year. So Marathon is in done growing, and then company purchased that quarter they purchased 20,000 new machines, and also the growth rate has been crazy. So Bitcoin appreciated. So the last quarter end when Bitcoin was only trading at $10,000, and the value they hold the Bitcoins is 450,000. So imagine how much it went up when Bitcoin went by $30,000, went up to $30,000. So the company reported a net quarter loss of $1.99 million or 6 cents per share, and this is the growth rate for each quarter their earnings. So let's look into which this tells you that they have been growing their quarter revenue at a very fast pace. Okay, so Marathon Patent Group, the 1 week chart is down by 25%. As you can see here, they announced news on December 28th. At that time, the stock peaked, but the stock has fallen continuously down. Okay, so I'll explain why the stock has fallen even though Ethereum and Bitcoin price has been going last week. So this is my hypothesis. So the Ethereum price over last week it was pretty flat, little bit went up. Okay, but this weekend it went up by almost 35%. So the 1 week return on Ethereum is close to 36%. So let's look into recent news from Marathon Patent. So December 28th, Marathon Patent Group purchases 70,000 S19 miners from Bitmain for $170 million. Okay, so take a look at it. $170 million where their revenue was less than $1 million. So how did they make such a large purchase? Where did they get the money from? So largest enterprise Bitcoin self-mining companies in North America has entered into a contract with Bitmain to purchase 70,000 miners. Under the terms, the Marathon anticipates receiving an initial batch of 7,000 miners by July 21. So they're not going anytime soon, on December 21. So Marathon chairman executive Mariko Okamoto stated the purchase is the largest order in dollar terms as well as the single largest S19 miners ever received. So forget about Blockcap, Riot, compared to all those, they placed the biggest order of $170 million. So we appreciate the hard working with their team putting a fulfill order as well as 30,000 S19 miners. Okay, so this is the biggest order, right? So where do you think they got the money from? So before investing any big money into stocks, a big 100 or 200 stocks is fine, but if you're like buying big options, right, like thousand options for $10,000 or $5,000, you need to look into two things. So you have to, is there a short term quarter results coming, and are they offering any secondary offering? Okay, so that the data you can easily get by going SEC report and typing a symbol Mara. So you will get that report, and then once you see all this report for Mara, you can see here. So there is, you need to understand, you don't need to spend a lot of time, but you need to understand basically two things. What is K8 and what is S3? So K8 means the current status report. Okay, so any major event, any major financial transaction, you need to report to SEC immediately. That is what K8 means. So whereas if you look at other things, security sale purchase, security sale purchase, these are all individual purchase or sale of a transaction of the stock. Okay. So at this today I am talking about mostly into current report, and then which happened on December 28th, and then S3 security offering and investment prospectus. So what is the offering that they are talking about? So if you open these documents, let's say for example the latest current report. So this current report shows so on December 23rd, first of all it's showing that it's a purchase agreement. So, so this is showing as purchase agreement, and if you look at this one, what are they purchasing? December 23rd, Mara is buying 70,000 Antminers delivered at July 21, remaining 60,000 units on December 21, and then the purchase cost is 167, close to $168 million. The purchase price of the miner shall be paid 20% within 48 hours signing of the contract, and 30% before March 21st, and rest is whatever, right? So they have to pay this, like close to 30% of 170 million is $50 million. They have to pay 20% of $170 million is $34 million. They have to pay within a few days. What does it really mean? How do they going to get that money, right? So if you look at the secondary another security offering, this report. Okay, so if you look at this one, okay, so they are offering secondary offering of up to $200 million of common stock. The sale agreement prospects, $200 million of common stock issued and sold under market. This is most important, the market offering agreement we have entered into H.C. Wainwright LLC. So basically what they are saying is they are going to offer a new stock worth 200, basically diluting the stockholders, selling 200 millions of worth of stock, and they are not setting a date. Okay, if you set the date, then by the end of the day it will be done. So at the marketing offering the agreement, so basically which means as the market based on price of the market, so they are actually going to sell it. So what they did was, so they did that announcement first, and then as soon as the price hit the peak, they have started selling the stock, and this is my hypothesis. And if you look at the transactions, that is what it is. So the stock went down by 25%. This whole week they have been selling the stock. So and if you look at options chain, you can see both calls and puts for January 15th. So if you are doing a short-term trader, you can see volume, right? So the volume is very high, between $10 and $16 for calls. Okay, whereas the volume for puts is high, between $11 and $7. Okay, so based on the calls and puts, so the stock is not going to fall close to below $7-8, and the stock max it might be going to is actually, if you look at it, the average, if you take it like $14. So based on the, if you look at call, there are a lot of calls compared to 3 times the call volume compared to puts volume, which means a lot of people are thinking the stock will go up, okay, by January 15th. So less people are thinking the stock will go down. So if you want to really make money safely, if you sell puts at $8-9, you make guaranteed money, right? Whereas if you're buying options, you need to buy in somewhere in the middle. So but based on what happened over the weekend, the Ethereum price went up by 36%. This will have a huge effect on Mara because it's one of the Ethereum producers. So in also Bitcoin price went up by almost 25% over the weekend. So that will also affect. So in my view, even though, so if they are done selling the stock, if they are done selling the stock, by this week, by last Friday, that's really good news. If they're not selling the stock done, if they're not done selling the stock, so it might go down a little bit. But based on Ethereum price, I think stock market, the Mara price can go up a lot. So the maximum it can go down is to close to $9 or $9.50. But when it goes up, it's going to go up crazy. So that is what my hypothesis is for next week, and by January 15th when the call option ends. So let's look into what happens in Mara. So hopefully you got a better idea what to look for when you are buying options, and please click the like button, and see you on my next video. Thank you.